Okay, let me know. Oh, hey. It says that there's 14 people in here. Are there 14 people in here right now? Did it refresh our current video? Because I created a new video, so I'm a little confused about what's going on. Oh, you just came in. Okay, so maybe it didn't refresh and people were just really good at getting over fast. That's so weird. Okay, hang tight. I'm going to refresh my playback so that I can actually talk with you guys. Annoyingly, now it's going to say I'm live twice, which is so bizarre. I don't know what that's about. Oh, how weird. Okay, hold on one second. Live now. Okay. Here we go. Now I actually have the right video. You are here, went to a new one. Yeah, okay. You had to click on another video. Okay, good. I'm like, I know I started a new live video, but weird. Okay, hang tight 1 second. I'm going to update the video description just in case anybody needs anything. It should take me like about 5 seconds as long as it loads. Load and save. Okay, so now if you refresh, there should be a description there. Sorry about that, you guys. Oh, and sorry about this cord. Hang tight. Might be a little bit wobbly for a second. Whoop. Okay. Good grief. I don't know why that happens, but man, that's frustrating. I have not yet figured out why that happens. Because I have no clue what the problem is. Like, I don't know what happened to make it freeze. All right, so we're going to do the same thing, though. We're going to use our craft mat. This is the Ranger nonstick craft sheet. Now, mine is extremely dirty, but it is heat resistant, so works really well for this. So let's go ahead and we got to really examine your left hand. Yes, I am left-handed, so that's my dominant hand, you know. Just turning on the heat tool, I'm going to heat it up really well so it's nice and hot before we bring it to the surface. But super cool. You can just, oh, the other video only had 2 likes. Aw. You can use the magnet, put it right onto the mat, and it makes it so that your stuff doesn't blow away when you're trying to heat emboss it, and you don't burn your fingers, which is a plus in my book. That's so cool. Well, welcome back, Justin. Sorry about the weird delays. I would always recommend being really careful, you guys, when you stop your heat embossing, because if you do have prolonged exposure to the heat, this is metal, so it will carry the heat and hold on to the heat longer. So just be careful about that. What I'm going to do is put a little bit of powder here, and it kind of buffs out some of that ink that is left there, so that hopefully we won't be able to see the your as much. But yeah, so that way we can just cut our little, our fishtail again. Woo woo. Hey, Tracy. We've been testing out the new Wendy Vecchi Make Art Stay-tion. It's never going to get old, you guys. I'm going to keep doing it like that forever. Maybe it'll get old eventually. But for right now, it's fun to say it like that. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm just going to make that slit in the center. I'm going to come in from the corner right to the edge where I cut before. Same thing on the other side, and it gives you that perfect little fishtail banner, which is so super cute. Yay! Look how cute that is. That's adorable. Oh, I love it. Okay, that's so much cuter. I really like that a lot. All right, so now let's see, what else do we want to do? I kind of want to leave the focus on the background, sort of, but I don't know, I always want to add more. You guys know I like to add more things, always. All right, so this is the Lawn Fawn glue pen. I'm just gonna use a little bit of glue on the back of here to get it to stick. Hello. Hi, Deirdre. How's it going? Oh, thanks. We've been having a blast testing out Wendy Vecchi's new Make Art Station. It's a magnetic craft board or mat, a craft surface, where you can do all sorts of things. So we've tried out a couple different things today. We did our ink blending on it. So I used the magnets to hold down our stencil while we did our ink blending, and we got really, really cool results with that. I think that's awesome. We also used it to line up our letters for the your. I think that's really cool. And then we picked it up with the mini Misty and stamped it out. I think this is really neat. We also used it to line up our washi tape. Oh yeah, maybe add some glitter to the stars. Totally. Let's see. I can either do, yeah, that's probably easier. The only problem is I really need to refill my Wink of Stella, or somebody said add water to it, but I just don't know how to do that. Like, especially not here while I'm on a live video. Does this little black piece come off? I don't even know. Somebody said that you were supposed to be able to add water to it. I don't know how to add water to, ow. I don't know how to add water to it. I don't think this black piece, does this black piece come off? Oh, it does. Whoa. It's pretty well empty, I would say. Do you think it's worth trying to add water? I feel like it's pretty empty. I mean, there's a little bit in the back there. What part do you even add, what part do you add the water to? Inside the black part or inside this barrel? Do you know, Rachel? Because I don't know. I feel like I am out of my element here. I don't know. Pop that black piece out. Use the distress sprayer to put water in. Like dump it in? Ugh. This sounds so scary, you guys. I don't know about all this. Like pour it in? I feel like I need a funnel for this. I'm gonna get water everywhere. I'm gonna move my project just in case. Oh, spray it? Oh, okay. I mean, that hole is kind of a similar size. Ah! Okay, let's see. What? You are so fancy. How much water do I put in? Like just a couple squirts? That's crazy. I never would have thought of that. That's awesome. Good to know. How much water do I put in? No, I'm actually, Justin, I'm streaming with my phone. I have a like Streamlabs stuff all set up, but my computer needs some updates. It would help if I can't tell if it's actually putting water in there or not. I need some updates to my computer before I can make it work. I tried a couple of times to get a really cool stream set up with like an overlay and all of that, but it just wasn't happening. Okay, now I know it says that you're not supposed... Whoa! You're right. That is a lot of glitter. Okay. I know that it says you're not supposed to shake it, so, okay, well, let's see. I wonder how much glitter I've wasted then by throwing them away when they stopped working. Wow. Yeah, there's definitely still glitter coming out. That's crazy. Well, good to know. Just add a little bit of water. That's really glittery. I don't know if you guys can see that. Uh-oh, it's buffering on my playback a little bit. Looks okay on my actual screen. Let's see. Are you guys buffering? That is so cool. I don't know if you guys can see the sparkle. I definitely can. Okay, it looks good for you. Okay, good. I refreshed and I'm going to change my quality and see if that helps, but can you guys see the glitter? Let's see if you turn it, twist it, can you see it? I don't know. I'm not sure if you can see it. I can definitely see it in person. That's crazy. I can't believe that there was that much glitter in there still. Because I thought, well, that thing's pretty well dead. That's cool. Thank you so much for the tip. That's awesome. I'm super excited. Because now I can still use my Wink of Stella. I mean, I'm still going to have to buy a new one, but wow. It hasn't had this much glitter in a real long time. That's so cool. So pretty. Not really, but I believe you. Yeah. It really is pretty sparkly in person. It's kind of crazy. Like, I don't actually remember it ever being this sparkly. Like, even when I first got it. Crazy. The little ones are a little harder because they're so small. But I think that'll add a lot to it. Just having that bit of sparkle. I mean, I know you guys can't really see it, but... Oh, thanks. Okay, so now we've got... Man, I really wish that you could see this. Huh. Oh, well. But at least I know it's there. Okay, so let's grab a card base. So this is just an A2 size card base. So it's 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. And then I'm just going to fold it in half so that it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Love the card. We trust you. Now we do have the option. We can put it directly here onto a white card base. We could maybe find some glitter stock or something, some sort of border to put around the edge, maybe. But I think it's super cute. Like a pink glitter would be really cute. I wonder if I have any pink glittery paper. I'm sure I do. I'm sure I do. Now the question is, do I want to use it? You think a black card base? I can pull one out and see what you think. Hold on one sec. I don't have one pre-cut, but I can at least cut it. 4 1/4. Well, we can see what it looks like with the black card base. This cardstock is not very heavy duty, and my poor blade needs, well, my trimmer needs a new blade. So it's got some fuzzy edges, but that's okay. You like it better with the black? That's what it looks like with the black. You guys tell me if you like that better. And while you're talking about that, I'm going to grab some glitter paper. Oh, fun. This actually came from the Dollar Tree, you guys. So let's try it. I've never opened it. And it's actually all the colors we used. How weird is that? Which color would you like to use that we used today? That's actually kind of crazy. Oh, it's adhesive. Oh, what? Adhesive back glitter paper at the Dollar Tree. I don't think we really need adhesive back, but that's cool. You like the green? Okay. We can do that. The cool thing about this is you could die cut with it, and then you would have it already sticky back. That would be awesome. Okay, so let's cut it down. I'm thinking we would need to do it in between 4 1/4 and 4, right? Because we want to do kind of like a matte sort of thing. So then we want in between 5 1/4 and 5 1/2. I hope. I think that this is the right size. Oh, cool. Yeah, I found these at the Dollar Tree once, and I've had them in my stash for like a million years and never used them. So today's the day. Oh, that's gonna look super cute, you guys. Look at that. That's adorable. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Now, honestly, I don't need all of this inside area. So what I'm going to do is cheat. And let's see, let's put it at 1/2 inch. I am just going to cut out the insides. Because why not, right? Then I can use that piece for something else later. Because I am a very frugal crafter. If you don't know already, you will soon find out. And I don't like to waste it if I don't have to, and there's really no point in putting all of that glitter paper under there to never be seen, especially when it's adhesive backed. Okay, so I didn't do the best job lining these lines up when I went to go cut them, but that's okay. I can just take my scissors and finish the job. It doesn't have to be perfect because I can just use this. Oh my gosh, $30. But when you think about the fact that you got 30 items pretty much, I mean, can't really beat it. It's so cool. And I always watch these people posting these videos about all their Dollar Tree hacks and stuff, and I'm like, wow, that's really clever. And look, it's a cute little frame. I love this, you guys. This is so cool. Okay, so now, moment of truth, does the liner come off? We probably should have tested this before I went crazy cutting it. Yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do, and I don't know if you guys have ever done this before, but sometimes when you have things and you need to line them up, and they're sticky, it gets really hard to keep it straight. So what I like to do is get it lined up like you are gonna put it down, like this. Flip that first corner up. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna cut this back part here, like this. That way I can move it out of the way. But basically, I'm just gonna fold that piece down and fold this piece down so that my corner is exposed. That way, when I come up here to the top, see, because when you try to put something like a border like this down, it gets all wonky and crooked. Don't like it. Not a fan. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. But then you can kind of work with like one area at a time instead of all the areas at one time. And I find that this helps. It seems like it's really awkward, and it kind of is, but I feel like I would take awkward over like totally messing up my design. So I will live with awkward. See, because this is what we would have been doing with the whole design. Like the whole thing, we would have been like trying to peel it off. No thanks. And then it would be all bubbly in one section. Yeah, it's okay. I don't mind. It's not tearing right now. But I don't, even if it did on the inside or something, I don't really mind because you're not going to see that part. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can get this edge up a little bit without completely tearing the paper so that we can make sure it lays flat. But we did a pretty good job, all things considered. We just work out some of those little bubbles. This probably would have been easier with a non-sticky glitter paper. Okay, but see, now we've got our border, right? We've got our black edge around the outside. And then I can just take my ATG tape runner. So this is double-sided tape. And pop it on. And then as an added bonus, it's going to stick better than it would have before because this is not completely glitter. My fingers are covered in glitter. The glitter doesn't actually come off that badly, which is kind of surprising. I thought with it being the Dollar Tree stuff that there would be glitter everywhere, and it's actually not too bad. All right. Whoop, whoop. So now we've got our black card base card. We've got our green border that has the glitter. That's cool. Okay. I don't do enough colored card bases, so this is good, stepping me out of my comfort zone a little bit. And then let's see, we can also add maybe some, like a couple little sequins or something. And then we'll call it good. I've got a whole bunch of sequins, you guys. I have a lot of sequins. Let's see. We've got like these ones, which are kind of like a translucent sort of green. These are from Craft Medley. These ones might be cool because they're green, but they're almost clear. So like on top of the green, they'll look green, but anywhere else, they're kind of going to look almost clear. So they won't stand out as much, if that makes sense. Look how cute. Yeah, iridescent. Yeah. See, like in here, they look more green. But when you put them on the paper, they don't really. They don't really look very green on the paper. But I think that's kind of cool. That's neat. I like it. Okay, so the cool thing about these glues, do all the colors. Oh, I could. That would be a lot of sequins, though. Couple in each section. That is. See, the thing is, I wish that I had. Now, I do have. The only ones that I have really small ones of are these clear ones. Like I could put some clear ones on top of the other colored ones, but I don't have very many small sequins. And I wish, I need to do that. I need to stock up on smaller sequins so that I can mix and match a little bit better. Because I have a lot that are this larger size, which I think is 6 millimeter is like the standard size. I think it's like 6 millimeters or something. I don't know. These ones are 3 millimeters. Oh no. My husband always, my husband was playing Fortnite a lot previously. He's not really playing it too much anymore, but that's like all I ever used to hear about was Fortnite. And I don't think Tiffany's here anymore, but I know she plays Fortnite. Okay, so we'll put a little one up there. I think that'll be really super cute. We'll put one there. And we can kind of add like a little spattering of sequins here and there. I think this is going to make it look really cute. So adorable. Yeah, I really do like clear sequins. They're kind of my go-to for everything. I think that'll look cute. The only annoying thing is going to be seeing them enough to put the glue down. That's the only bad thing about clear sequins is when you go to put them down, it's easy to lose them because they're clear. I really like this ink blended panel, you guys. And in person, I know you guys can't see it, but the sparkle from the Wink of Stella is crazy. I can't believe how much glitter was in there. That's nuts. It is hard to see them. Yeah, I think part of it's just the lighting. In person, I can see them a lot better. And I think when I turn it like this, they catch the light a little bit and you'll be able to see them a little bit more theoretically. But yeah, it's nice because it adds just like a subtle little bit without being too overwhelming. Because we want the focus to stay on the background because obviously it's a pretty background. But yeah, I really like that. Oh, they shine. Yay, we did it. So we have successfully used the Wendy Vecchi Make Art Station to make our very first card. I am super excited about it. I love this. I'm really excited for all the cool things that I'm going to be able to figure out what to do with this. Thank you. I really like this. Do you guys have any questions or anything you want to know or try with the Make Art Station before we call it a night? Is there anything that you guys are still interested in checking out or trying? Did we go over everything that you wanted to see done? I always want to make sure that you guys don't have any questions when you walk away. But I think that this was really super cool. So what we figured out is we can use it to ink blend. That's like number one most obvious but awesome thing you can do with this. Then you can use it to line up your Dawn, it's actually washi tape. We used this washi tape, and I actually used this ruler, this magnetic ruler, to line up my washi tape so that I knew that it was in a perfectly straight line. Isn't that awesome? But yeah, so we used it to line up our washi tape. We used it to line up, let me see if I can find it. We put some twine on this card, and I used it to line it up and put it in a straight line with some glue. We used the little ruler there, which I thought was really super cool. So that's kind of a nice added feature there. We used it to heat emboss with. Yes, it's magnetic, totally. Yep, the ruler's magnetic. And then it's got these 4 magnets up at the top. So it'll actually hold my whole card down, like even with just one magnet. That's pretty cool. It holds the whole card. It's not going anywhere. Yes, the magnets are included, and so is the ruler. Yep, it comes with all of this that you see. Not the card, obviously. It comes with all of this. And it actually also comes with screws in case you want to mount it to the wall. So this is everything that it comes with. It comes with the magnetic ruler, 4 magnets that don't break your fingers or make you bleed if they pinch together. See, they come together really cool. You don't have to worry about pinching yourself, which is awesome. But they're very strong magnets, so they still hold up a ton. And like I said, it comes with the screws, so you can mount it to the wall. Dawn, I do sell my cards, yeah. I have an Etsy shop. Not that you want to buy anything because you guys are card makers, but if you wanted to look at it, I have it, it'll pop up with a link there in just a second so that you can like take a look and see what it's like. But yeah, I do sell my cards. Now I do send them to people too. So I do both. And I honestly have not been updating my Etsy store for like a long time, like at all this year pretty much. So a lot of my listings have expired and I just haven't updated them. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cards. And so sometimes it takes a long time to put all the listings together and all of that, because you have to tag them and use keywords and search terms and stuff like that. And it's a lot of work. And because I've been trying to focus more on videos and all my card deadlines and things like that, I haven't had as much time to really focus on my Etsy shop at all, but that's okay. I'll get to it when I can. But yeah, so I do sell my cards on Etsy. My husband always says that they're underpriced. Some people will say they're overpriced, but it's whatever. Yes, it's hard. Yeah, it is. The process to fill out for each listing is so time consuming. And it's not, I feel like for me, like as a card maker, it's not set up well for someone who makes literally one of a kind items. If you had one item and then like you were selling a hat, and the hat was always the same. It was just a different color or a different size or whatever. But the hat is the same. Then it's easy because you just make the listing and then you make a new listing for a different color or whatever. But you don't have to make a new listing every single time you sell the hat, which when you're making cards, you do because they're all different. So it's a lot of work. It's just not really set up very well for people who make one-of-a-kind items. So if they figure out how to make it easier, I feel like I would have a better presence on Etsy. I mean, I've sold like 700 something cards on Etsy. And that's a lot, but I mean, it's been since 2015. I started my Etsy shop before I started my YouTube channel. And yeah, I don't know. I sometimes do craft shows and things like that because I make so many cards. And I want to be able to afford stuff. So basically I was selling my cards as a way to continue to buy craft supplies. So it was like a self-feeding thing. Like I would buy the stuff and then make the card and then sell the card and then buy more stuff to make more cards. So it just like keeps going. I don't know. I don't really make any money. Like I couldn't afford to pay rent or even one bill probably. And actually continue to keep buying supplies. If I never bought any more supplies, then I would make some money. But, you know, whatever. Oh, no problem, Deirdre. Yeah, everything that I used should be linked below. If you guys are interested in buying anything, if you use my links, I do get a small commission if you guys shop through me. So if you feel inspired to buy anything and you want to shop through me, then you definitely can. Rent's due. Here are some cards. I wish I could pay my rent in cards. I've got enough of them that probably would work. But I don't think anyone's going to accept that form of payment. Yes. Okay, so I did, Rachel, I did one video on like do's and don'ts of craft show stuff. It was like what I've learned from doing craft shows. So that's on my channel. But if you have specific questions too, just let me know. Maybe I can do like an updated video or whatever. And I think in that video too, it has a tour of one of my craft show setups that I did at a beer, what are those places called? Brewery, at a brewery. So it's not like necessarily my normal setup, but it was kind of a cool setup. So yeah, you can definitely check that out. Okay, well, I am going to go ahead and call it a night then. I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys. If you have questions and you're watching in the replay, drop them down in the comments so that I can get back to you and answer all your questions. Oh, thanks, Justin. It was awesome having you. First time here. But yeah, so if you guys have questions or anything, definitely drop them down below. Deborah, I have a video on the tiny bow. I sure do. It's on my channel. Hold on. I might be able to search really quick and let me see if I can search just on my channel. I can. Okay, bow. How to tie a perfect bow every time. Here we go. I'm going to link it for you so that you have it. There's that. No, don't even bother, Deborah. I got it for you. Yep. So there's a video on the tiny bow. It just shows how I tie those perfect little bows every time. Yeah, that's that. All right. I will see you guys again really soon. I won't be on Friday night because I'll be teaching a class at Joanne. But I will be back at the very latest on Monday night. So Monday night and Wednesday night are when I usually go live. At 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, I can put the craft show link up. Hold on one second. Yep. Here it's coming. All right, there's the craft show video link as well. It's a little wobbly because I did not have anything to hold my camera, so I apologize in advance for all the wobbling. But it's there, and it has my craft show set up at the end as well. All right, I will see you guys again really soon.